Can everyone hear me? I bet that was really loud in your ears. Oh, how are you all? We've got hello. People are here. Good. What else is going on here? Just do that. How are you all? You well? People can hear it. Yeah, we've got a couple of people saying hello. Hello. I'm going to bid the Discord farewell for now. Hello. People are here. Marvelous. Right. Let's talk about maps. So, what did we do last time? We went from 72. What did we do in 72? We built. Let's see. We built this line between Stratford and Lowestoft. We redoubled the line doubled the line between Hexham and Lowestoft. Redoubled. I'm used to saying on the front of everything because of the state of our railway network in today. Doubled that. What else did we do? We the Bodmin branch got a spur off to connect to Kingston because a lot of people used that. We let's see if I go in here. If I did this, is it gonna? No, it's not. That's a shame. What else did we do? I want to go back to the 1870. So we went. We expanded this line connecting Kingston and Richmond. New station in Shanklin. What else? Oh no, that was the 73. So 72. What else? Oh yeah, that's right. We built Bungay Junction. We built this connection the other day. We built that. That was the last stream, I think, wasn't it? What else? Oh yeah, the branch to Ely as well. Did that. And then after that, not much because the shipping company changed. This became the Royal Archipelago Shipping Company Limited. Rascal for short. There's some hangry people in the chat. It's all right, a guy called Pie. What else have we got? Oh, not much really. So 74. So that was 74. 75. What else is scheduled? Nothing at all, except Maghull Station. There are some other things we're going to do this stream, I think. But for now, we're going to go to Maghull, and have a look at Maghull Station and sort of see. I've got a list of other bits and pieces to do actually, which we'll do. Got my normal list of to-dos up here, so I'm going to go through that as well. Put that there. But in the meantime, let's go and do some streaming. That map is available to download. A lot of people say they struggle to follow it, so I've made that map available. So that's got it's got every year. It's got every year from the first year we did it right the way through, and kind of showing what we've done every year, so you can sort of vaguely follow what's been changing stream after stream. So we're in 1875. We might get through to 1876 or even later today. We'll see where we get to, shall we? There's some various bits and pieces we need to do. I'm going to keep that map there to remind me, and I'm going to go over here, and I'm going to whiz into... this is always a bit of a faff. Click this button, then I'm going to click this, then I'm going to go to this, then I'm going to go back to this, and I think that means that I'm there. I'm here. Things are happening. Right. Yeah, it's going to be fun when we pass through the decade. Each decade is going to bring something interesting and new. The other thing I've done, actually, is a sort of a bit of a reminder for me to sort of plan when things, particularly rolling, because we'll kind of move, at the moment we've been in very much an infrastructure heavy period, right, when all the changes all the changes are new infrastructure, new stations, new connections, new lines, paralleling new lines, bit of management jiggling here and there. But what's kind of, we're going to move into, certainly in the next century, you'll move into a domain where it's less about the new infrastructure, tweaks perhaps, but it's more about new rolling stock. And then again, we'll move, once rolling stock's kind of achieved everything it can, we'll move back into the domain of the need for new infrastructure. There's kind of this sort of flow. So, yeah, this is it. We have got new trains. They've started appearing. In fact, there's possibly one down here. These have, oh, no, that's just a building. There it is. This is the new train, which can do. The grand total of its maximum speed is 31 miles an hour. You're right, Roaming Adocrat. You are right. But there it is. So various railway companies have been rolling out this new this new locomotive, this new vehicle, the 53 Preuss G3. I don't know anything about this locomotive. Excuse me. In any case, all I know is that in our world, this is a new locomotive that's come along, and it started appearing places and running lots of trains. It's more powerful. It's fractionally quicker. Yes, so that's all been happening. TJVR, you missed very little. Just some waffle, just me going through the map and explaining what we've been up to recently. So this is Maghull Station. You remember when we built this, possibly, when we were pummeling the Great Central Railway through here? Well, this was quite a small town at the time. It's very much expanded into being quite a major, let's see, it's pretty, yeah, it's a city, I'd say. At this period, it's amongst the busiest cities on the island. So this station's pretty small, despite the fact that quite a lot is passing through it. And so basically there's a joint undertaking between the Midland Railway, which operates the line into this little station down here. This is Maghull Midland Station down here. There it is. It used to be called Highfield Road, but the passenger bit is Midland Station. There, so it's Maghull Midland, but it used to be called Highfield Road. So the Midland Railway run into there, but they're wanting to run up into Maghull Central. Similarly, you've got this branch line that runs out up to you've got the branch that goes up to Stratford Ferry up here. So you see Stratford Ferry, there's the pier there. So there's nice ferry connection. This is a pretty busy line, I think. 26 people using the ferry, so it's pretty good. You see, I'm paused at the moment because we're gonna start doing building immediately. Gonna make the magic happen. So, but the trouble with this is there's it's quite constrained. It's quite a constrained site. First of all, you've got to work out how to get trains kind of going along here to kind of come round and make their way up into the station. So we've got to work out how to do that. Given that there's an elevation change to deal with, it's potentially quite complicated. So that needs dealing with. I mean, could we just shoot that up? Yeah, I think it's. We'll work on that momentarily. I think that's the first challenge we'll do is building essentially the new line that connects the Midland Railway up into Maghull Station, and then we'll look at expanding the station outwards, and what that looks like, and kind of where the new station building will be. And so I think this side's probably going to stay pretty much as it is, because this is the city side. There's no room for expansion really. These are major. You can't really demolish. This is a very well established part of the city, whereas over here it's a bit newer. Again, perhaps this part stays, but then we expand it up this way. We'll see. Whether we have terminal stations or whether... Yeah, there's a lot to think about. And I think that we'll end up with quite a wide throat on that side, certainly, and possibly on this side as well, dealing with them kind of coming through on this side. So we'll see. There's a lot to think about. Blobby tables. Nice. So, there we go. Yeah, it's a German of some kind. Yes, it is. Starting to remind you of the rail network around Amsterdam. Loads of turns and branches. Yeah, well, it's a busy bit of... this whole island is super busy with railways, because that's part of the whole point, right? It's fun. What else have I got on my list of to-dos? So we've got all the big hitters there. Maghull Station expansion needs to happen, but I've also got some bits and pieces of getting rid of carriages and combining some tram systems. And yeah, Bury and Haverhill have expanded quite a bit. So if I go over here, where are we? So these two, this city is, Bury is expanding. There's not much space for it to expand, so it's just kind of expanding this way towards Haverhill, and so it's getting to the point where actually it'd be quite good to have a tram system serving both of these two towns, kind of almost bringing them into being one. So Haverhill, what is that? 397. Bury is 434. They're not that dissimilar in size, so these two seem to be pairing into one sort of settlement almost. So bits and pieces to do there as well. But I think we'll do the station first. We'll do Maghull Station first, and then we'll maybe pick off some of the other bits and pieces, right? So, let's do the connection first. Now, what's that going to look like? And they didn't care so much about that sort of fiddly thing. So let's go for... what can I do here? Yeah, maybe we can do it on the straight. I don't know. I think... firstly I can try... Come on. If I do a straight, what's it going to look like if it comes off as a straight? Yeah, it's too shallow. Oh, incidentally, needs to do that as well, yeah. So if I come off at 40... yeah, so if I come off at 40... oh, damn, I really should have done that as... actually, it's potentially worse in my favour anyway. There we are. Yeah, because I think I've got a feeling this whole throat is going to get expanded anyway, so this will end up being 4-track through here. But we'll come back to that later. We'll do it as a fairly simple double junction for now, and then we'll expand it as we grow Maghull Station. I think we'll then do the growth, kind of work out what the throat needs to look like once we've built the expanded station. I think. Obviously, that's not quite the chronology that it would work in real life, but that's fine for now. Right, so 40. There we are. I'm going to have it. Yeah, perfect. Let me have a think. Yeah, that's the tight side. 40. Do it as that. It'd be good to... yeah, I'll demolish that road in a second. I think... yeah, that is what I want, actually, I think. Yeah. While we're there, let's just build this road. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why do I always count to 4? It's because that's how much in-game you need to get over the top of railways. Yeah, there we go. Too much slope? Oh, I don't know. Oh, actually, maybe I can just... perhaps I can get away with this by having it more in line. 1, 2, 3, 4. That would be a no. Ah, that's quite nice, actually. There we go, that'll do. And then, can we achieve the same thing here? No is the answer. Let's do... just do this. There we are. There. And there we go. Very nice. There we are. We've got the nice music in the background as well. We've got the SimCity soundtrack back with us again. Very, very nice. Good. Right, so, where were we? Building a railway is what we were doing. Let's do just that. So, yeah, come along here. I mean, we'll end up with a bit of a Syston Junction situation, I think, down here. Yeah, that's fine, though. Because what I can do is shoot this out along here. Yeah, if I do that, and then... do something like this, just to see... actually, what? 60. How much... oh, that's interesting. I wonder... if I do... 67-ish. Yeah, that'll do. It's a bit of a weird compound curve, that. Am I going to want to... 63, 65... ah, that's alright, actually. That's not too bad. It's Not perfect, but it'll do the job nicely. And then all I need to do then is continue the... There we go. There we go, bit of a Syston Junction situation, a flat crossing here, classic. Oh, there's a bit of a... Tell you what there is though, that's a bit of a weird... The vertical alignment's a bit strange here, I need to sort that out. Is that straight from that point? No, it's not, it's the curve. Let's see if I can fix that now, because it's a bit weird. What is it doing? Oh, that's because it's introducing a vertical curve to make that work there, isn't it? Yeah, that's why. So weirdly, I need to do that first. Like an extreme vertical. The thing is, it'll do it now the other way. Look at this. Strange vertical alignment I've created along here. Oh, now it's also not even flipping straight. Have to rebel against that nonsense. So maybe it's best if I just draw a straight line between them. Yeah, deal with the consequence of whatever the vertical alignment is. It's a bit weird. That's a nasty looking low point that I would not want to design the drainage for, but whatever. Oh dear, it's bothered me for a long time, that. Anyway, what were we saying? What's happening? Keith, where are you? Keith, yeah, do it. Download the game. Let's have a look. So, that's that bit. That's our connection there. Obviously, we need to... Actually, let's do some resignaling now. What have we got? Conventional signals. It's going to go through, so we need to signal that off so that stuff parks there and waits. What's the junction like? There's a nice crossover there, so that's going in the right direction. It wants to... and then I think just... what's this going through to do? I think this is just a single... I think it's just a food delivery. What's it doing? It's kind of coming in and then not going back out. So actually probably just put a single signal there. Or is that going to balls that up? That crossover there? It probably is, isn't it? If it's coming through, that tail is going to block that, which blocks stuff going through that way. Okay. Probably best not to do that then. Let everything flow through here nicely. There are no signals along there. That's surely not ideal. I think perhaps I should probably think about putting some signals in. If I just put that in, pin that, and then go back to this and sort of see what's going on. These are two individually directional lines. Oh, that's why. It's because... Interesting. Well, I've made some interesting choices as to why that... Oh, it's because there's a... it must be going to a... What is that? Is it? Just do this and do this so I can see what I'm looking at here. Oh, it's an equipment train going in one line, and then the food line going in the other. Oh, well, let's not fiddle with whatever weird operational setup I've got going on there. Change track road curvature. Interesting. Yeah, Mark Hipwell, you're right. Flooding is going to be interesting when it happens over there. But that's fine. We'll work on that in the future. So let's shove in. What have we got? We need approach signals. So we're going to have an approach signal, just keeping this off the main lines here. That's going to come in there. Oh, jeez. Yes, thank you. And so let's see. So we probably then want to have another signal, maybe about here. Perhaps similar on the other side of this bridge. It's probably about long enough. If not, then I'll move them. And then it'll connect through. You know what, I think actually they need to be a bit further on. Yeah, I think these are a bit too close. Trains are getting longer, you know, so blocks need to be long enough to deal with the length of trains. So that's going to come in there. So we've connected that up. I kind of don't think we have the chance to avoid doing the really fiddly bit now, which is expanding the station. So I kind of need to think about what services are coming through here, actually. So we've got... What have we got? We've got... let's do it this way. It's easier to do this because then I can see which service I can highlight the different services. So we've got the Shanklin stopper, the Bury to Shanklin stopper. Those are two kind of fairly intense GCR stopping services. We've got the ferry service coming into its terminal stations. And then the Bury stop. So we've got kind of these different stopping services. We've got the express that just absolutely barrels through. So we need to maintain some non-stop roads through here. So I wonder if it might be good to have 2 single directional flanking platforms. So 2 tracks, platform on either side, then 2 tracks, platform on either side, then 2 tracks. Have them unidirectional on each side, plus some terminal platforms at this side. Do you want terminal platforms on the other side? So what I'm thinking is basically... Oh, I might need to demolish some... Yeah, I'm going to have to do this. This is going to be painful, folks, but it's fine. Can I leave... Let's have a think. Let me have a think. You know what, let's do this first, because it'll make that train move. Actually, I do kind of want... Oh, that track will kind of stay there, but it'll be facing the other way. I'm going to do that. Hopefully the train has gone over there. Good, it has. That's fine, because then I can do this, and it'll move that train over where it needs to be. Good. I'm going to get all these bits demolished. Likewise over here. This allows me to set the station up sort of the shape that I want it to be. Josh likes caller. So you get to do all these adjustments, but then you can only sit back and fast forward from 2000 onwards because New Labour and Tories. Yeah, well, our island, who knows what political class is going to be ruling our island, eh? We don't know. We don't know what shape it's going to take. We'll have to only watch and find out. But I do know that this side of the platform is... Just a lot of passengers were stood there, so they're probably not too happy about having been booted off there. That building's gone as well. Pretty major bit of demolition work going on there. Let's see, so platforms. So I'm thinking... yes, right. I'm thinking there'll be 3 platforms. Then we're going to have some tracks. I really hope this is going to allow me to make this station wide enough. If not, it'll be really annoying. Let's see where we get to, shall we? All these are going. Sorry, folks. I know you're not happy, but should have put your house there. Let's see. So this is what I'm thinking. Through tracks on this one, and then another... this is where I'm going to put another platform. And then... This is the bit where it might maybe starts or stops letting me create the station as wide as I want to, which is an annoying thing that happens because the game doesn't have a dynamic decide. Whoever coded this coded it badly. It doesn't dynamically decide, limit the width of the platform. It does it based on where you first placed it. So I've got the ability to place more tracks this direction, but it might limit me doing so in the other direction, which would be intensely annoying. Oh, I said I was going to protect these buildings, but actually they're gone. Let me just draw this through here, just so I can... if I delete that, it's going to delete the whole thing. Yeah, that's kind of annoying. Yes. I want that. And that, actually. There we are. That's gone anyway. It's gone anyway, folks. And that, and that. And that. And also probably this too, let's face it. Yeah. There you go, we've created a huge hole where the station needs to expand into. Recommendation, don't demolish the new bit, they say demolish the older bit. Oh, why is that a recommendation? Tell me about it. Is it because I get closer to the new part, or is it because I get rid of a bit that's already been expanding? Community engagement DLC might be needed with all this. Yeah, it's true. So we've got 2 tracks in. We've got the through tracks there, these tracks out. So if I now platform this up. Let's see. Don't worry about war. We might do a bit of RP of what the impacts on the railway network are of war later on when we get there. Now, do I need... This is fairly standard, just set of through tracks, but do I need a bay platform? I'm thinking perhaps I do. However, the game appears to have other ideas, because it won't let me build anything extra now. Ugh. Let's... What's that look like? A little OTT actually, I might not go for a... There we go, that's a little bit neater and tidier. We also need to think about where these... Oh, nice. And another one. We've got another one at the end. I'm going to put another one here, actually, from the other end. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I will do it this one. And presumably we're just going to canopy the lot at this point. Yeah, canopy the lot. Very nice. Oh. So it's the new Maghull Central, pretty sizable station. Now we've got to work out how to build a station throat that connects it in with it. So let's see. Again, easier said than done. Wait, who's explaining things as to why not to had to build this station? I can't. It might have disappeared. Remember to at me for important comments. This station's now almost on a cliff. Don't worry, we're going to flatten out a bit in a minute. Get the earthworks built up properly. Why was it I wanted to demolish the old town, not the new town? That stuff. It's fine. I'm going to continue to do what my gut instinct says as an engineer. So that goes out that way. That probably means that I want to actually bulldoze a bit further here. Actually. Yeah. Let's also pull that back a bit. So this, okay, so let me have a think about which direction's going which. So this is coming through here. Fine. And this is also going to come through here. It's going to be 40. Actually, let's do a bit of, let's just pull this out a little bit. There we go. And 40. Oh, that was a weird fluke. That worked. 40 miles an hour. Coming in there. Lovely. Then this is where it gets fiddlier because... Get rid of you actually as well. This is where it gets fiddly because I also want this to be coming through... Actually, maybe just push this even further back. Let's see, how far is this going? Yeah. If I just do this, let me just see what happens. So this is going to go through to what is essentially the equivalent through road. Yeah. So then this goes through to... And the trouble with what I just drew is that it's really long, and so those are straights, except they aren't. Except they are. Let's just build this again just to see what's going on. I think you can all see where I'm going with this. We've got the through roads now, so essentially we're just building a skewed throat. So this is going to come in you know, yes, please stay there. Thank you. Well, actually, no, I don't want to do that. I'll do. Yeah, that'll do. Oops. Come through here. That's 40, and then again. Yeah, the trouble is, the thing with this design is actually, because I've given it quite a long throat, it's not particularly well optimized for trains coming in and out. I actually want to shorten that throat. I want to shorten this throat because I want this to be as short as possible. So actually what I want to do is bring this round. Let's see. I'll do the short one. So bring this round. Let's put this just as 40. 40. There we go. And this is going to do the same thing. And what am I thinking? Is that too much? Or am I going to do it like this? Oh no, sorry, like this sort of thing where I come round. Nah, no, you know what? I'm going to do it like this. Come in here. Do it like this. Perfect. Okay, right. That's doing what I wanted to do. Is everyone sort of getting what I'm doing there? So this is going to be, let's go try and aim for 40 on this one. Oh yeah, that's right. This should come through here in 40 as well. There's all this blinking smoke and steam in the way just to really make my life easier. There we go. Oh, the actual layout is fine. What I'm trying to do is make a layout that I'm thinking ahead to what the layout ought to be in terms of what it would have looked like at this period as well. So I'm not just creating a good layout, because that's not what the fun of the game is at this point for me. It's creating a layout that is vaguely realistic for the period, and it's going to both work but also create some challenges. That's kind of there's quite a bit more going on than just making a layout that works. Let's see, so I just want that to go in there, 30, 40. Grand. Very nice. So that's just allowing a bit of extra space for trains to pass each other. Okay, that's a bit easier. Ish. Actually, turns out I'm gonna want to get rid of this, aren't I? Yeah. It's all gone. All this development is gone. We'll come back to road building later. So, what else do I need to do? What was this? 30, and then let's just bring this in there. We do need a connection because, yeah, there we go. I'm gonna get 30 out of it. I'm not, but that allows me to let's see. Oh god, no, that's the trouble though. This is curving down already, isn't it? Yeah. Let me just have a think. I just need a connection to allow trains to run in and out of there should they need to do such a thing. That'll do. That's nice. What's that created? That's an in and then also an out, which I will do from this side. Oh, maybe from this. There we go. That's it. Yeah, let's do a very short crossover. I think that provides what I need. Yeah, lovely. That's given me the flexibility I need. Grand. Okay, so that's one station through done on this side. Good. Let's just pull this up here. And yet, again, this might need to be expanded again in the future. You might need to have... oh, that's a good point, actually. This should be... what size are we going to make this? This should be... Because this used to be the station, so that needs to be nice and... There we are. Because that is where the trains used to run. Lovely. Good stuff. Okay, that's fine. There we go. You can see where the station, the tracks used to go. Very nice. Pleased with that. That's doing what I needed to do on that side. This side, however, more tricky. Oh, so let's have a think. So if I do this, essentially I'm now going to set this up as a different... oh, this first house is gone. Rip. So... what am I clashing with here? Is it the road? It kind of is, isn't it? Let me just have a think. Yeah, that's... Yeah. Oh, the noises are horrible. How many hours do I have on this game? I don't know. Lots. Lots and lots. That's not doing what I do at all. I think I'm going to need a separate... I think maybe I want to have a separate... I've got like, it's like puzzle music as well going on right now in the SimCity soundtrack. Let's have a think. That's going to go that way. So if I do... Yeah, do that, then go over there like this. Yeah, that then allow me to do the same with this one. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm aiming for. Good. Lovely, and then... There we go. So that now should, hopefully, I'm now going to give myself the chance. So that should give me space to get a 40 mile an hour in there. Good. And in here. Good. So that sorts those out. Just. This then will come along here on the straight. Hopefully this is all level-ish. Oof, God, I hope it is. This will come along on the straight and to about here. At which point I'm going to curve round. So I need to cut this one in two. Yeah, and then curve round. Nice 50 mile an hour curve. And then likewise, that's the inside of the curve, not ideal. This is where I want to go. What was this? 50. Yeah, that's about right. There we go. And then again, I'm going to do the same thing on... Oh god, no, this isn't right, because I want that to be the throughs, don't I? Wait a minute. Yeah, that should be the throughs. So this is why, as a designer, this is why it takes me, you know... I need longer to think about what exactly it is I'm creating. This needs to be the through route, so this needs to be the higher speed route. So this needs to come through... probably a bit more of a kind of a flat, shallower curve. Yeah, there we are. Yeah, and then everything will come off this. So I think what I'll do is have it straight up here. And then from here, let's go from here to here. There we go, that's more like it. Yeah, there we go. And then this is easier because I can just then go. This is long enough that it'll get its own block section, so I'm not too worried about that. Let's just make this turn out not an unrealistic radius. What's people say? Maybe you need to Madden out your designs over a screenshot pasted. I'm not going to John Madden my designs that way, no. Part of the fun of this game is you can pause it and have a think, you know, spend some time thinking about what the alignment's going to look like without too much consequence. 50 mile an hour turnout, look at that. 50-mile-an-hour turnouts in 1875. It's the good stuff, folks. It is the good stuff. There we are. And now, what's interesting about this is that this track is needing to not do this. It's going to come in. And it's going to go through to this track over here. Somehow. It's a 50 to there. The thing is, it needs to. Yeah. This is tricky. So that, because basically what I'm trying to do is I want these to be I don't want these to be all to behave like bay platforms, which is kind of what's going to happen with this one here. As this is coming through, and it has to terminate. So if it terminates, basically, it has to come through and just terminate on one side. That's mildly annoying. So if I'm going to do that, I kind of need it to. It's okay actually. It's okay. So scratch whatever it was I was scribbling away down here and just reinstate. FFS. Reinstate this. Fine. That's fine. Put that back in. Put this back in as well. What I need to do then is loop this back with a crossover. Yeah, there we go. So fairly decent speed crossover there. Yeah, that'll then allow me. Oh, actually, I should probably do that a bit further along. Let's that'll then allow me to have my. There we are. 40. That'll then allow me to have the train coming into bay and then pulling back out in the direction it needs to. Except that theoretically these are all bi-directional in one direction at this point, or they're going to be soon. It's a mess. It's a mess. Maybe I just need to have one. Maybe one of these just stays as a bay platform. Maybe that's the way to do it. Yeah, maybe. What compound curve are you moaning about? This one here? This one? Oh, it's fine. I'm just thinking. Maybe I need to have just one through platform here and just have this as a bay platform. So get rid of that. And also, yeah, I can leave that for now, but also. Essentially, what would I be doing? I think. Because if I ran it through, this is. I'm just trying to think of operationally what's going on here. Let me just connect these up. That would help my life a lot. Oh yeah, that's so this right. So this is where it gets fiddly again. So what have we got? Oh, actually, I should probably do some elevating first. Yes, and yes. Just gonna do this first. Excuse me, folks. There we go. Let me just do this. Now I can come back and do my deleting. Good. Why, you might ask? Well, it's because I need to do this. So, that splits over there, and then this is going to split. So we're going to run along. Oh, God. What's this? What's this? What's that? This, we can run in here. We can run it a bit further. Kind of want it to give a decent bit of clearance to this, yeah. Is that what I'm going to do? 40. Yeah. What am I trying to achieve here? Basically, I'm making Maghull have a variety of through platforms, but also I have to deal with the fact that I've got 2 terminating services, and so I'm kind of trying to make that work as well without causing too much of a blockage, because terminating services really wipe out capacity. Right, so that's going to go through there. That's feeding out there. That allows to go through there. And so if I'm going to keep this as through, but then also allow the bi-die, I need to be able to... I think basically what I want to do is get rid of this, actually. Yeah. So that's going to come through. So I have the same number of platforms, so that means on this side, I'm going to put this back. Yeah, hang around. Put that back. But what it'll mean is this bit here will be... so I have to delete this kiddo again. What am I doing here? 38, 32. That'll do me nicely. Yeah. Yeah, good. Is that flat enough? Am I causing pain? No, that's fine. That's my bi-die there. So that's going to come in. It's now a single directional stretch. That allows me to have... So it's going to come in, then it's going to go out. Oh, it's quite a lot of ice. It's quite a lot of sterilised track, though. This isn't as frequent a service, I don't think. The Maghull service... The thing is, the Maghull service is pretty frequent. I've had ideas, folks. I've had ideas. I'm going to get rid of this bit here. And I'm going to use the outer tracks as... Both sides, they're going to be terminal. So the outer tracks are going to be the terminal tracks in both instances. Is that better? Are people ripping? There's a lot of brain thinking doing it. I'm not well hydrated. It's probably not helping, is it? Maybe a bite of a sponge finger will help too. Oh, that's nice. Some people probably hate me eating on stream. I'm so sorry. I'm not that sorry. Maybe let's run the services through and see what happens. So is this... Have I actually connected up this end? I have, yeah. Okay. So... If I make... Let's signal this up so that it sort of does... So this side is going this way. Yeah. And this side. And then that's through side, so that's fine. Then this side is going the other way. Yep. How's this going to influence where my trains are going? Some confused services. Good. Oh, let's go this one. Manage line. This is confused as well. Good. I think everything is kind of okay. That's fine. So. So we've got all the services running through. Right. And then if I go here. So platform. Oh, the stupid station signal is symbol is. The thing is, it's just little things like that. Like that stupid icon is now in the way. There we go. Let's just zoom right in. Now we can see what's going on. So, platform 1 is over the other end. That's the bury stopper. Then we want platform 2. Why is that broken now? Wait, what? Oh. Stack that. Terminals. It's the Bury stopper that wants to go to terminal 2. Now, why is that? Why? Why is that? Why is it confused? It's quite straightforward. Why is it confused about that? Oh, is it because I'm connecting that? That's why. Yep, got you. Got you. I can see what I've done there. That shouldn't be connecting through to that. That should be its own... This bit of the throat's too wide anyway. This should be doing this. Thanks everyone for keeping me right. Not... God, you in the chat. Just... let's just go. Let's get that 40... What do you mean not possible? God, unbelievable. Let's do that. And... we've got that, yeah, they're all single lead. Splitting, so that, the thing is, that's horrible. It's strange, why is it not letting me do this? Yeah, the game behaves in weird ways. 40, that's more like it. That's more like it as well. Yeah, that's probably why. Is that now working again? Bury stopper. Let me just go back to here, zoom back in again, go to my terminals and put this in to terminal 2. It works without a problem. Good. Platform 3. So the Bury stopper and the Shanklin stopper kind of want to go platform in terminal 2, platform 2, platform 3. That one. Okay, right. And the same again, so this is platform 4, which I kind of want this one to be running through, platform 4. Then platform 5 is where this one is going to be, platform 5, and also this Shanklin stopper is going to be in platform 5. There we go, so that now, these should all be kind of coming through like this. Yeah, that's right. And then it leaves these outer platforms to faff around with being terminal stopping, terminal points for stopping. Now, I could be clever and provide a bit of operational flexibility by actually wrong roading on both of these so that it's not relying on an in and out. But actually, I think there's not a sufficient number of trains running through here for this to be too much of a headache. I don't think. I could also just double track along here and add an extra track. That might be the way to do that, actually. That could be the way to do that, you know. Can't the it could, yeah. No, but I'm gonna just to avoid clogging because they're going the same direction. You'll cause less. You'll get more capacity by having trains running through frequently, but in the same direction. Stop, pull in, stop, go, than pull in, than dealing with the pulling in and the train reversing and pulling back out again. That's partly why I'm scratching my chin over this stuff here, because, oh god, why would the game decide that's what it wants to visually do to my bridge? No, that is horrifying. What are you doing, game? Bridge pillar bloody... If I bulldoze this, that's probably going to fix it, isn't it? Ugh. Yep, that did solve that. Fair play. Get rid of that and get rid of that, and then this is going to do this probably. Yeah, that's kind of, there we go. Yeah, there we are. Can people see what I'm doing, by the way? Yeah, sorry to those houses, but such is life. There we are. Once again, this. How many of these signals have I put down and then pulled up again? I apologise. This is now going to be a bit of a mess. Bit of a mess of a compound curve. Yeah, it is. Not nice. Wait a minute. If I come around, this came around at 40, wasn't it? This is a 40. Can I? If I bulldoze, it's going to help. It's probably not going to help, is it? Oh, that is a bit better actually. What's it collide? What am I colliding with? What am I colliding with? What's wrong with that? It's nice. Oh, well, stuff you lot. Weird game. What are you doing? Construction not possible. That's very bizarre. Anyway, right, now you should be. Just quit your whining game. Yeah, there we go. That's more like it. So there's a place. What's the issue with that? Nothing. Okay, good. I've created what I wanted to create there. That has given me a bit of extra length. Oh, what's quite nice is actually that I can now move these signals back to where they were in front of the around the bridge because there's enough space. So that can go there, and this can go here. What time is it? 18:28. And then we can go through here, and we can have our nice signal here, which gives me some sections to come in here. Lovely. I'll keep that connection there, that's fine. But what that does allow me to do is... Where is it? It's the Midland Railway Maghull line. There we are, which is quite an intensive service, actually. And rather than going to Maghull Midland, I'm going to go to Add Station, and we're going to go up here. Get rid of Maghull Midland. Let's just do that, and that should work itself out now. And that should now mean that, yeah, there we go. We've got our Maghull Midland coming up to Maghull Central, which I think now frees this station up. Yeah, that's it. No more passengers whizzing in and out there. Look at that. This is now a quite substantially expanded station, doing what it needs to do. I'm happy with that. What's the chat? Just going to do this now. There we go. Just get the old Earthworks up to standard. Lovely. There we go. Oh yeah, I kind of didn't want to do that on this side, did I? I want to keep that. Where are we? Keep that this side because this is what the old. There we are. It's better. Keep the old embankment in the shape it used to be because it looks good. I can also delete that because we need that bit. That's coming around there. That's doing that. God, the music's very dramatic now. Let's also, while I'm here, just get some ballast. Yeah, there we go. Let's just hide this station, throw it up, so I'll get reballasted. Very nice, lovely. There, good. Tidy all that up as well. And this, and this, and this. And this station throw, this part of the throw as well. Grand. That steam and smoke is all right in the way. There we go. Oh, let's also through the station too. There we go. It's a brand new station. It's not going to have grass growing between the tracks, you know. Actually, what year is this? 1875. Oh, I think by this point. Oh no, they still at this point they still have this bizarre, stupid fixation, permanent plate layer. Still this fixation with them. With filling the tracks, ballast up in the tracks or up to rail level. Absolutely doolally. I'd strongly recommend... Can you see behind me? Wait a minute. Let me go OBS. Where are we? Hello, I'm Big Face. Hello, everyone. Behind me, you can see... where is it? Next to Gary's OLE book. There's Gary's OLE book. Next to it is The Railway by Andrew Dow. Absolutely excellent. If you want to learn everything about the history of the permanent way, well... The modern permanent way, that is. So since the 1800s, this is the book you want. Absolutely fantastic. Anyway, there we are. Spot any other Easter eggs? Talking of permanent way people, you see our Lego permanent way team fished those out of my stuff. There are a variety of other Easter eggs. A few more might appear in Rail Natter tomorrow night. Anyway, we'll get to that. For now, back to Game Face and playing the computer game on the internet with everyone watching. because that's what we're here for. Right, that's Maghull Station expanded. Now we need to make it connected into the rest of the city. So ironically, this is probably going to end up getting demolished. Yes, it did. Do we want a nice big road connecting in front of it? Should we make the most of... Yeah, why not? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and then perhaps we'll just have a... What's that? Or do we want a... kind of a piece with that, kind of a big road there like that. What if we do like a... like this, kind of a connection up to the front of it? That's quite nice. Yeah, and then maybe something like this, kind of running next to it, bit of a, like a kind of thing, whatever this is, little stub road next to it going on. Yeah, all right. That looks kind of like we've vaguely made a thing happen. It's not perfect, but it'll do. Or do I just want to connect that like that? Do I just want to connect it? Yes, stuff it. God, what a load of bulldozing that's caused. Oof. R.I.P. Anyway. Oof, there we go. Right, now we can go back here and level all this lot out. Ah! Didn't want to do that, I want to do this. There we are. Flatten that out and do some earthing working. Grand, lovely, smart, shiny, beautiful. And let's just also while we're here, just pave this bit of... This is obviously going to be, you know, this is a bit of a square, access to the station, very nice, and then whatever else happens, it happens. There we go. Shows what I've been doing last time I was creating this. I don't think I did much in the way of landscaping when I was creating these stations beforehand. Okay. Any thoughts, everyone? Well, there's a lot of chat about TPF3 that doesn't exist yet in the. What about what you've just seen? A load of people have reappeared, which is reassuring. Hey. So I thought they'd have just been slaughtered en masse or just dumped wholesale out on the side. But this kind of looks like it's a thing. It's fine. It's functioning. We've got 2 tracks there for the Midland line. We've got the ferry shuttle coming through. I think that's it. Maghull Central. Where's my pencil? I'm going to tick that. Very nice. Right, here we go. Maghull Station expansion, tick. It's done. Which means you can press play and watch some trains do things. What's going on down here? Oh, I think I must have done some track rearranging and these two have got a bit confused. As you can see, there are 2 trains here becoming one. Very nice. Is that why it's whistling so much? Oh well, sorry. What's this train doing over here? Is it making its way? Yeah. Oh, it's a good little thundering sound of train. Yeah. Very nice. There we go, Maghull Station. And we managed to successfully demolish all of the new town growth that had been happening over here. So, hooray! Let's just do that. Let's just also give ourselves some cash. There we go. And I'll just expand this because... Oh, Jesus, no. Just expand this because, you know, roads. Nah, we'll let the game decide where it wants its expansion later on that. Oh, what else is going on then? That's very nice. December 1875. There's Maghull. A bit smaller than it was before because we've demolished quite a lot of houses. I think if it's got target population growth, it should quite quickly pop a bit larger again. Didn't say it'd be perfect, but it's kind of doing what it needs to do. There, how many angry people are there? If left alone, I think all this will be densely populated by 1900. Yeah, I think so. I think so too. I think that'll grow up quite quickly. Maghull is very well connected, so you can see the connections are really good, and it's getting a decent amount of freight. This station now ain't getting anything, which is quite interesting. It's obviously nothing calling, so you kind of got. Oh, although weirdly, there's a big gap there as well. I presume that's because there must have been some congestion down here holding things up. In any case, yeah, the trains are now running. Where are we? Let's go down here. Oh, here's one. Yeah, you can see it's still got the old K and BR. In fact, that's an old train as well, isn't it? Still running an old train. So, well, they're pretty busy trains. Oh, well, I mean, it's pretty busy. 2 out of 62 isn't great. Anyway, that's that. That's happened. Did I signal it up horribly? I haven't actually signaled that, have I yet? Okay, that's a to-do. Let's see. So I need to have a signal here. Definitely there. And definitely need another signal here as well. And what are we doing? So I probably do want a signal. Yeah, I probably do want a signal here, actually. So things get nice and close when they got their signal freed up. Let's see, so this is the main line, so let's have one there. It's probably enough there to fit another block there, do you think? No, actually, I think that'll block the trains are behind it. But actually, we'll probably put one in this direction because that clears by that point. Yep, that goes that way. That's also going... Oh, that's this direction. Yeah, that's probably alright to go there. That's quite... So I'm just trying to create a bit of signalling space so that trains come in and get lined up for where they need to be before they disappear off again. Yeah, that's going to go that way. I think that's alright. Yeah, that's going that direction. Wait a minute, so that's going to sit over the bridge that way. Just going to stuff it. Let's put both. Oh no, that was right. Fine. What about this side? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I think we're grand there. I mean, ideally there'd be another block just on this side, but I think I don't know if that's long enough, so we're fine. There's so much chat going. Yeah, I do not listen to the TPF soundtrack. It's awful, absolutely awful. Oh, there's quite a long distance there, actually, isn't there? Shall I shove another? Yeah, let's shove another signal block in here. What have we got? We've got nothing. Yeah, I'm going to shove one... let's do that. There we go. Yeah, I think we're sorted. We've got a decent amount of signal coverage there now. We can continue. We can continue. There we are. Now, what is it? It's now 1876. What are we going to do next? Well, we've got a huge list of things we need to do. Let's have a look. So we've got lots of... yes. So we need to go down to Bridport, which is another town. If you remember, Bridport is... by the way, out of interest, who of you have actually got the PDF up open at the moment, or do you just kind of just watch the stream and then go back to the PDF? Put your hand up in the chat if you actually have been looking at the PDF that I've got the link to in the description. Put your hands up. Bridport is between Corby and Richmond on the Bridport line. It's a tiny little station, but it actually carries a lot of passengers, so it's another station overdue for expansion. Particularly as this year, 1876, there's going to be some expanding happening. Roman Adcrat has been looking at the PDF. Good. Is anyone going to actually open whilst... not watch... So you kind of watch the stream, then watch it later. Okay, that's fine. Let's go... Oh, there's a hand up. Thanks, Lawrence C123. Let's go down to Bridport, shall we? Which I believe is over the other side of the water. Yeah, it's just over the other side, actually. It's the sort of thing where maybe a ferry service could connect these two up. Actually, you could get a ferry service kind of going between these two. Ah, you know what? It's going on the list. Oh, you know what? Well, let's do that right now, shall we? It's something a bit different. Shall we? What do you think? Ferry service. The thing is that what's the rail connection like? There isn't actually a functioning rail service between Bridport and Maghull, so they're not actually that well connected. Oh, I suppose you get the train from Bridport up to Paynton and then go across to Maghull, but it's a bit of a faff when there's this sort of short connection here. I'll maybe do it. What do you think? Do we put a ferry in there? You usually have it up when you're doing the intro and explain the plan for the day. Ah, yeah, that's right. Still get hopelessly lost on the map. So many cities. Yeah, there are 60 towns. Quite a few. What to do is to just concentrate on the big ones. That's why I've used larger text for the major cities. So I update that every 10 years. So the different cities' sizes are defined by the population of each place. So you'll actually notice that Bury got smaller, relatively speaking. Rail bridge. No, it's not. No. This is a large body of water. You wouldn't randomly build a railway bridge in the middle of it. It's not happening. We do need to expand this little poxy place. So this is Bridport Station, and it's absolutely tiny. And at the moment, it's got the little branch line that runs down to Gisport. It's in Gisport, Gisborough. There's the little line go down to Gisborough. What train's running on this at the moment? It's a real blinking hodgepodge mess. That's what it is. But this station. So the plan basically is, well, this station needs expanding for starters. That's the plan. There is a little spit, yes, but that's considering that it would be a connection between. I mean, there's two large towns, but not large enough. Given that there's a railway corridor just here, it's not large enough to justify it. Let's face it. Come on now. Come on now. There we go. So, we need to expand this station. So what we're going to do? We're going to do precisely that. We're going to expand the station. Let's kibosh these, so these are out of the way, and let's expand our station. We're going to put in. Yeah. So let's put this. Let's do this. Lovely, and then these as well. Marvelous. We're going to have to expand this bridge over the railway. That's fine. We shall do just that. Or will we? Can we push it this way, perhaps? Nah, because the branch line stops that happening. It's fine. That just came in there, didn't it? Yeah, so that's not going to work either. I suppose we could... Nah, it's fine. No, we shall demolish this side of the bridge and expand the bridge this way, and that's fine. Or shall we do... We could... Yeah, we could, you know what? We could do what I'm going to do, which is do this. I should have also kept me alignment there, shouldn't I? You know what? Let's just put that back in and remind myself what it did. It did that. Just come back in here, and so I know this. Does this wind you up? Does this wind all of you up when I do this like drawing the track alignment? In that's not. That's asphalt. Does it wind you all up? Because I'm doing it anyway. And that allows me to see where my railways have been. Also, I have really good colouring in. You see my colouring in skills. Now the history's fun. Good, I'm glad. Right, so get rid of that, There we go. Let's remind ourselves where we are. This side is easier because it's straight. Yeah. So what I'm thinking is actually, rather than expanding it this direction, it might be better to potentially even pull it, yeah, stagger it so it's. Let me have a think. Yeah, come into there and. Yeah, okay. So that gives me, what's that give me? That's 1, 2. So actually I need to do that side. plus, yeah, same on this side. So yep, lovely, and then the same on this side here. Let's get our tracks in as well. Yes, that then was over there. That'll join in there. Hopefully, good grief. Hopefully that's far enough. Let me just quickly check. Hopefully that's enough to get in a throat there. Oh, it's not quite. You know what? I can cope with just one short bit of annoying self-demolishing track. I can deal with that. As long as it actually lets me... Yes, it is. Good. 35, 35. Oh, that'll do. Now, what do I want this to be double track? Maybe I do, actually. Maybe I want this to be more like this. Yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of at peace with that. That's. I think that's what I want. The reason I've done that is because we've demolished enough houses for today. We're going to leave those people's houses on the side of that thing. Leave that there where it is. Now, where was I? Yes, I was building this railway station, the expanded Bridport station. So, oh, interestingly, it does cut through that bit. It's a short stretch. Interesting. Let's go here. Let's. Oh, actually, we need to work out where our. Where is it? It's this side. Okay. That's fine. Some canopy. That's all right. It's fairly small. Let's expanded this. There's a bit more of a care for passenger comfort nowadays, so we're gonna canopy the whole thing up. And who runs this? It's the Midland, isn't it? I can't remember what the Midland vernacular is, other than like really cheap. So maybe just gonna give them one single building. And when we do that, maybe I'll give them another. Yeah. What am I going to do? Yeah, do it here. That is... Yeah, and actually what I'm going to do is get rid of this one. So you basically walk diagonally to get to this bit, and that means that you then put the building in here. Yeah, that's quite nice, I think. Lovely. Yeah. Now, let me just have a quick think. So I need to connect this up to here. That's fine, that's easy. Boom. And boom. And how's this going to connect up to here? So... it's our usual, and then just what was it? Just do a quite that much. Let's do a see what we got. 33. That'll do, and oof, crikey, let's just drop that in here and do this. And do my old... There we go. Yeah, grand. There we are. So that's connected up that way. What's everyone saying in the chat? How are y'all? I've tried using the tiny side entrances. Yeah, I have actually. They're all right. They're not perfect, but they're all right. They have their uses, particularly in larger areas. This is on the edge, so it doesn't make much difference. But so this is coming in here. That's fine because it's kind of back and forthing. What I want to do is actually. Have I screwed that up? No, it's fine. Just do this. Yeah. There we go. likewise that. Yeah. Grand. Or not grand. Come on, game. Go with the program. There we are. Good, 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 good. Smooth that out. Why do I keep doing that? I keep holding shift because I've got an instinct now of holding blinking shift. There we go. Let's do that. Do that. There we go. There's a bit of an expansion to the station. Also, we can put some roads in here as well. Let's just do. Come on. There we are. Yeah. Grand. Yeah, a bit of access to the station building, some stuff I'm sure will appear. Very nice. We can just get it, to be honest. It's done what it needs to do. So, let's have a look at the services. What time is it? 1853. Have a look at services. So we've got cheap the station coverage by demolishing roads, building platforms well away from the station itself, and then connecting those up to cities. Cheat with station coverage by demolishing roads, building platforms well away from the station itself, connecting those up to... Oh, anyway, I don't know. A guy called Pi is suggesting many hacky fixes that are probably a good idea, but for now, what I'm going to do is... So we've got the... this branch is confused to hell, so that's... There we go, fix that. This we're going to shift to... put this in 4. And put this in 3. There we go. Just to give a bit of through breathing space now. But, oh wait, actually I didn't want to do that, did I? Because... Or did I? I didn't want to do that. No, that was a stupid move. Because... No, go back up there. And go back up there. Thank you very much. Oh. Back up there. Thanks. Thanks for your patience, people. Because what we're going to do is... This isn't the end of the story. So we've expanded Bridport Station. Let's call it Bridport Midland. But we've just talked about the lack of connectivity between Maghull and Bridport. Well, we're going to enable some things to fix that. We're going to build a cord up here. Where is it going to be? There we go. We're going to build a cord. It's going to do this. There we are. That was easy. And I'm just going to do this as well. You know the drill by now. You know how I do these things. Let's do 40 is what I want, just about. Crikey, so a lot less. 45, 40, 44. That'll do me. There we are. Just draw that through there as well. There we go. How's that looking? Very nice. There's a bit of cord action going on. And then we just need to connect it up at this end as well. Is that 44? 36 is a bit tight, isn't it? If I just do this, I think that might just be enough, you know. Oh, I didn't do that right, did I? Oops. Oh, I didn't want to do that either. That's bad. I confused myself there, didn't I? Very much confused myself. So, if I came in, what was it, about this, to 40. Yeah. Okay, so from there to... So close. It's going to have to do me. 1 mile an hour out, I'm not not too upset about. And there we go. So it's 40-mile-an-hour cord connection. What's it doing vertically? Oh, that's horrifying. Okay, so I'm just going to put this here to remind myself where that was roughly. I'm going to have to redraw that because it's horrifying. And also I'm going to get rid of a bit of road because we'll put a bridge over it. Because such is life. Demolish you. And bulldoze this. There we go. Let's try that again, shall we? 40 right the way through. 40. There we are. There we go. That's what I'm aiming for. 40. And that is, I mean, it's not going to be perfect, by the way. I know that, but I think if I... It's always a pain in the backside getting this. So what I need to do is bulldoze this lot. And probably make it work. Is that going to give me the actual straight? Yeah, that is good enough for me in this situation. There's a little bit of imperfection is kind of fun to play with at later points. There we go, that is doing what I broadly wanted to do though, which is good. Let's build this road. What is this? Is this width? I know it's a narrow one. That's fine. Actually, let's go. Oh. Oh. Don't know if I do. This is in construction not possible. You do lally. What's wrong with you? Very strange. If I do this, then do this. Yeah, very weird. Anyway, there we are. There's our bridge. Nice. There's our cord. Very nice. Let's make sure I've not ruined it with signals. So this is problematic. So we probably want to do something more like this. And I don't care too much about priorities actually, so I'm just going to demolish those two entirely. There we go. Oh, is that too close as well? Yeah, that is too close. Oh, that's a bugger. It's going to make it even longer for trains to come through and not get snarled up in that lot, but so be it. This is long enough that I think things can come through and pause over here. Yep, that's fine. And let's just, since there's a join there as well, and then put this signal block in between these two. So just shift this up a bit, just to give a bit more space. Even things up a bit. And also, let's wipe these two out. How's everyone doing in the chat? Have you all fallen asleep yet? Try doing a curvy road to make... Yeah, I did. I fixed it. I bodged it. So that's going through that way. That's our cord. So basically, we've got new connections appearing that look quite dramatic when we add them on the map. But in this case, so that's only a cord, which then allows us to get through to Stamford, up to Maghull. It's not the end of the story, though, because... let's see, so that comes through this it's kind of quite it's a pretty big, dismal station, this Stamford station. Maybe it's one that we'll kind of fix at a later point. But, for the moment... Wait, what the hell is using this crossover? Is anything using it? Oh yeah, it is. Bloody hell. We're going to put a new crossover in. Oh, how long is this thing here? It's only 120 meters. Ah, okay, right, let's do some stuff here. Let's put some platforms in here for starters. Oh, sorry, building that's now RIP'd. do all that sort of stuff. And connect you up here. God, this is one of the earliest bits of railway built. Or I feel like I built this a long time ago for freight. This was built for freight only, probably pretty early in the game when I was connecting up. What was I connecting up? I think I was just connecting up to the Richmond brick. So this was just built for the brick. And then obviously I've expanded it as a bit of an ad hoc passenger station. But if you click on here, I think it gets used quite well. Yeah, you see it's pretty heftily used station. Yeah, that's some decent numbers it's pulling. Anyway, kind of moot because I demolish this and shove in a double slip, or shall I? You know what? No, I'm not going to double slip it. I will put a crossover in. Put it in down here. What was it? It was about here to there, wasn't it? Has that fixed it? Have I fixed things? I have fixed things. Hooray! What's that buy die for? Oh, I see. It's just because it's some freight is coming in and terminating there. Oh, that's interesting. Why is that? So that's just coming through this side and then coming through and not stopping on the other side. Oh, golly. Let me just do some signals here. What are we going to do? Another in the other direction, perhaps. Because I think it'd be really useful to unsnarl this mess if I put, let's have a look. Yeah, if the blinking freight stuff didn't get in the way of this. Thing is, actually, it's probably not bad to have this stuff coming in and out and flight into it. It's probably not bad to keep it like that, actually. Anyway, I am going to put a signal here and another signal over here. A strange station this is. This is an ancient bit of station work here. Anyway, the point of all this waffling that I'm doing here is to do this and think about there's a connection here missing. You can see there is a connection and it is missing because we've got Ashbourne over here. You remember Ashbourne? It was kind of ignored for quite a long time by this mainline railway whizzing through without doing anything. Well, Ashbourne is now going to basically the Midland Railway have realised that they can connect. They can kind of run quite a nice through service connecting Bridport and Ashbourne, without too much extra railway construction. So that's kind of what they're talking about doing is building some more railway. So that's what they're doing. So, in order to do that, I just need to have a little think about what the station here is going to look like. Whether it's going to expand, whether I'm going to expand it to have a 4-platform, which I don't think it necessarily needs, or whether to let's have a little think. And we could do, for example, because where's this? Are things stopping? Yes, things are stopping on both sides here. So it'd be quite good potentially to have a kind of a bay platform. What would be the best thing to do? Because I suppose you could run it through, rather than turning back at Ashbourne Town, you'd turn back at the pier, which means you'd have a direct pier service, which would make sense. Because also this is a terminal station, so you don't have to worry about turnaround. Yeah, so that'd be straightforward. Yeah, what I think I will do is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yes. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. Very good. Once again, the ability to build bridges kind of in line on in this game is problematic at best. But let's see what we end up with. So if I build this like this, yep, and then where's this going to end up? Yeah, because this is not actually doing what I wanted to. Maybe I don't want to do this. Maybe I want to peel off. I mean, this isn't going to be a flat crossing, by the way. Don't worry. I was just trying to get the alarm of where a bridge will go. I think if I peel off, maybe actually this is easier. So this might make my life easier. So if I double this up, if I now make this a double track section, so. Double track into. Let's. Oh, that's annoying. Why did I decide to do it that way around? Never mind. So if I do it like this. Yeah, lovely. that means I kind of want to do this here. Yep, that's fine, because the trains are going to go this way and do their thing. Yep, marvellous. I think that's working nicely. So, is everyone? Oh wait, God. Is everyone still following, or have you got lost in discussions over whatever else is going on? There's some seriously fun. There's some deep chat going on in there. It's all quite exciting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it doesn't need to be. Maybe I can do 3. Let's go down 1. No, that was up 1. Can this work? Let's see. No, that has worked. Now, what's this going to do for radii? Oh God, it's a bit far this way. Let's do. Just get this bit right. There we are, and. Does that work? Now, can I? Okay, right. So, having just plopped that down there, what's this going to look like if I come down here? If I go for a 50, doesn't feel necessary to be honest. It's coming down at a fair old rate. 50. That's that 30, 30, 30, 30. So if I go 30 is fine actually. 30 I'm at peace with. Now, can this work? That's the question. Is this going to do what I need it to do? Whee! There's a bit of railway doing its thing. Very nice. What did I say? It was 40, wasn't it? So good. And then we just need, basically the railway is going to follow this road. It's not very exciting. It's just going to follow the road, and that'll be that really. Yeah, grand. Yeah. Still watching chat as well. Oh, good. What happened to that Bridport connection? Oh, which one? What, over here? It's over here. This is the Bridport connection. So coming through here, that comes through, and then that'll come. So then this is going to come along this bit of railway connecting at Stamford. So it's quite straightforward. So what we're going to do is, what side am I going to do this? This road's very weavy, as you can see. So I think I might do it. Let's just reset that. It's a bit sharp, isn't it? I think I might come along like this, you know. Is that farm actually used by anything? It is. Do these okay, people in the chat, do these fields make any difference to anything? One's just gone, so if it did, RIP. There we are, so that's gone that way. Good, lovely. Let's have a think. Well, this is going to... does its blinking go down at the ground thing, isn't it? Let's just get rid of this bit. Main connection will be interrupted. I can, right? Right, let's go through here. Wait, M and N change curvature? No, it's not making any difference. People were saying stuff about M and N earlier. It's making absolutely no difference. So stuff that. God, the vertical alignment thing, it's very strange. It does strange. It behaves very strangely in this game, I have to say. Very strangely. If I do that, and then if I bulldoze that, and bulldoze that, and then do this, yeah, it's better. God, bizarre. Anyway. After that's disappearing anyway in a minute. Right, there we go. So that's that. Let me just get my curvature right that I want here. 60, no, let's go for... Okay, can I brush this as well? Because it's all going. These roads will all be reinstated in some fashion. 49, 47, oh that's not bad. 50 would be nice, yeah, 50. 50 on that side, so that's from there, 50 to 50. That's 49. Okay. Yeah, so then if I whiz this around here, that I think works very nicely. Now what have we got? 50, curve around there, coming in, that'll come in there. That looks all very nice and tidy. So what do I want to do? I want to just build this road here, don't I? Check, that's fine, lovely. Very nice, thank you. Yeah, good. Let's do that. Very nice. And then do the same again on this side, I think. Grand. So I'm not talking much, folks, am I? I'm very sorry. I'm a bit more tired than I thought I was. I've actually had quite a busy day of work today. So that's that. There's our road. There's our railway going in either side. That's very nice. Crossing through and over. Lovely. Crossing that quite busy main line now, actually. Let's signal this up, shall we? So that's coming in this direction, which I actually don't want to do at all. I want that signal to be here. And the other signal to be there. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're aiming for. And another signal there, and another one there. I think that's enough space. Yeah, grand it is. Let's do another signal there. And another one down here. Let's do it close to the road. Nice easy access for our signal maintenance friends. M&M makes more difference on longer sections. Okay. Does make a lot of difference, actually. Oh, okay. Where's along here? So I do want this to come around here, but I think perhaps I need to have a little bit of let's just pop a little bit of curvature in here. Oh, that should have been the inside curve. Whoops. Making my own rookie mistakes now. It's 50. Yeah, okay. And so now I kind of want this to curve around. Okay, that's fine, So then I just want this to come around here like this, really. It's as simple as that, so they say. 30, 32. That's my plan, basically. There we are. Nothing fancy. This is the Midland Railway, so they don't have loads of cash. They've gone for a fairly straightforward bit of extra. They've spent all their cash on this kind of this connection here, which is, you know, pretty expensive bit of earthworks and a new bridge. That's not cheap. New bridge here as well. But then on this bit, they've just basically gone for the cheap and cheerful flat junction, you know. That protects that. That protects that. They're protected from there, and that's protected by the station, so we're all good, actually. Let's pop this in here so it gets nice and close. Yeah. There we are. Grand. Quite happy with that. There we go. That's it. That's a connection. So 2 new railway services to create, I think, if I'm not much mistaken. So I also need to work out where there's a bloody station building to actually create the new line. Where is it? Is there one in Corby? Oh, God. Where's the nearest one? Oh, it could be. It could be that the best place to create it is actually in. Yeah, up here. I bet when I create the trains, they appear up here. In fact, no, we'll get back to that. For now, let's build some new services. This stream is very satisfying to watch, though. Good. Right. New service. So, new line from Bridport Midland. This is an easy one. Just Bridport Midland to Maghull. Oh, should we put it into the... What do you think? Should we put it into the old Maghull town? You know what, I think we will do that for now. I know what I need. I need a switch and I need a crossover on this side to allow trains to do that sort of jazz. Yeah, that's easy to create. No bother. Yeah, has that worked? Yeah, that has worked. So that's a terminating one. That's fairly straightforward. I think I need another one in the other direction though, because curvature is an issue. That's fine. Oh, still too much curvature. I'll do the other side first and see if it's possible for me to create one here. Is it just too tight? I know it's fine. We've done it. That works. Good. Because that allows me to basically terminate things in either side on here. What have we got going? Yes, we terminate on there. Yes. So that's number one, which is the Midland Railway. I'm going to keep it yellow so I remember. So this is Bridport to Maghull. And the next one is new line from Bridport. Is it going to be from Bridport? I'm like, you know what? Let's close that. New line. Let's do it down from Ashbourne first and work out where it's going to go. So it's going to go from Ashbourne Pier through Ashbourne Town into Stamford. Oh, it's already confused. Oh, that's because it can't turn around. Then it's going to use the new cord to go to Bridport. Is it then going to... Are we going to whiz through Corby? We're going to go through Corby. And then up to Paignton. And then back. Is this too... I think this is fine. Or do we want it to centre on Bridport? What are your thoughts? Votes for everyone's double slipping. What double... Why am I double slipping? Oh, yeah. Double slip, and then you can get across and go. That's fine. Oh, I'm going to finish in like 5 minutes. Once we've got these services running, that's it. I'm going to finish it, don't worry. Where did I get to? Bridport, then Stamford, then back to Ashbourne Town, and then back into Ashbourne Pier. Nice. Yeah, that's good. This is the Midland Railway, and it's Ashbourne to Paignton. I think that's alright. That's not bad, I think. Just need some trains to run on those now. Let's have a think. I think in terms of getting those trains to arrive in the right place, I think the best thing to do is to send them over from here. There's a nice shed here. How many trains are we going to need to have in each one? Well, let's just think about. Let's worry about the first train to appear first. So it's the Midlands, so it's a nice blue. We're going to have. How many cars are we going to have? What is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's nice. 8. Let's go for... Right, so on the Ashbourne branch, I'm thinking let's start with 4 for now and see what the usage is. And on that little shuttle, let's go for 2. So that's quite nice. Let's do that. And what are these? These are... So we've got Midland Railway local passenger, which is 2 of them. Very nice. And then, so those 2 need to... So I need to zoom over here. So let's head over to Ashbourne. Lovely. So one of those is going to go onto the Ashbourne to Paignton. Oh, no, that's these 2. So that's actually not going to go there. They're going to go over here onto... Let's go to the cord. Ooh. Yeah. That's going to go on to the Bridport to Maghull. Actually, did I do the Bridport to Maghull? I didn't actually put... Yeah, Bridport. Kind of need to add Stamford in, don't I? And then Stamford again on the way back. Just so that it knows what it's doing. That can go blue because that's done. Happy days. And then we just need to go back here where I've bought these trains and then send them somewhere. What is this? This is Midland Railway, and it's not a local passenger. This is a regional passenger. Regional passenger. And just name all these. This one as well. Yeah, lovely. And these all need to go onto the Ashbourne little branch thing, what we just created. Magical. Put these onto here, thank you very much. And this can go... where are we? That's fine, it's working, it's grand. Oh, I just need to change the colour, which is this bouton here. Grand, lovely. I think that's... So what have we got going through here? Yeah, there we go. So it's coming through there, it's terminating on a different track. Running through Ashbourne town, running along there. That's a nice new line. That should work grand. And we've got this nice chord, which gives us some flexibility to do other bits and pieces as well, actually. Yeah, it allows us some other sorts of through. There we are, nice little, fairly straightforward little connecting line. This is sort of modest little bit of railway work we'll have to deal with in the future. Is that the thing that will sort of survive into the future? Who knows? But it does allow some additional flexibility, additional running, different sorts of service patterns. And it also allows the Midland to sort of run quite a few new services. So they're connecting to Ashbourne, which is quite busy. Ashbourne station's a pretty busy station, so they're kind of tapping into that market a bit. It's all sensible stuff. That's that. So there we are, some trains running there. There's this Stamford Great Northern, the big Great Northern station. What's pulling in there? There it is. So now let's look at the size of this thing. How many people? It's not that busy. Is it going to pick anyone up here? Is everyone going to get off? No, everyone's just getting off. See, there's a lot of use of the Great Northern as a suburban railway, which is quite interesting, given its namesake's history. There's a nice, I think this looks like a brick express on its way through. Yes, it is. Look at that. Made some serious cash for people there. Look at the trains are all whizzing around all over the place. You can see that a lot of locos have been upgraded. This new loco has become kind of the standard across the network, really, of different train companies running this train. It's got some good hauling power. What about Bridport to Maghull? We did Bridport to Maghull. We've done that, Blobby Tails. We've done it already. Yeah. So that's what this is. We've done our Bridport to Maghull. That's what we've got. So we go down to Bridport, Midland. That's what we're running. Yeah. I'm quite pleased with that. Feels like quite a productive little session. That. There we go. What time is it? 19:25. We've got 5 minutes of train watching to do. Who wants to go and see some other things going on? Let's do just that. What else is going on here? Oh, did that freight train fix itself up here? Where was it? It was over here, wasn't it? Has it worked out what the hell it's doing yet? Oh, it all seems to be running smoothly. Good. Smoothly and slowly. Yeah, things are happening. Oh, there's a train coming out. There's one of our new trains coming. That's looking very shiny, isn't it? Look at that. Grand. Very nice. Let's see Bridport now. It's a fair bit busier. Going to Bridport. Go in. It's not got any new trains. The new trains will be kind of piffling through for a bit. Yeah. Oh, do you mean Maghull? Because there's lots more the size of Maghull. So there's one of the regional trains running through. Very nice. There we are. Let's just account for some of the losses. Oh, let's have a look at these lines while we're here as well. It's there. Just do some of this while we're here. Just put this to one side as well, so you sort of see the trains too if you're not so interested in the stats. Let's look at what's the balance. So the train that's running the biggest loss is actually the long distance Bradshaw to Stratford. This is the one that runs non-stop from Lowestoft to Bradshaw, and it is not making a huge amount of cash actually. I think the fact that it runs for a long period without stopping is the issue. So yeah, it's interesting, but it does run quite full. It essentially runs as a suburban train. Yeah, so here for example you can see it's running as a suburban train in the other direction. So it's, yeah, What's the other one? Rugeley Fuels. The Kingston... So these 4 here seem to be making very little cash, and they run fuel into Kingston. And that kind of looks pretty clogged up. What's going on over here? What's happening? It's like a Mexican standoff. The trains aren't actually facing each other. Like, I think, yeah. This is going to run up and run past, so it is fine. I think they must just be waiting for it. There must be some congestion in this direction over here. Oh golly, well, there's our answer. There's a lot of congestion going this way. Good grief. What's all this heading off to? What's this? This is food to Bury, as is that. There's some equipment to Bury. So, crikey, this line is busy as hell. Crikey. So that's why that line's not making any cash, is because all of its trains are sat doing bugger all. Oh well, there we are. Literally said the words Mexican standoff a second before you there. There we are. Yeah, maybe I do. What plans? What time? What plans? Need some open access operators linking improbable city pairs. Yeah. I think the railway companies, as they start being confident in their infrastructure, and you might find that you start seeing more pairs running kind of connection between. Feel free to get the PDF map up and start suggesting what you think a good service pattern might look like. I'm sure I'll incorporate a few. Do it. Anyway, right, cheers, Michael C. Pleasure. Yeah, I need to dash too, actually. I've gone half an hour longer than I expected to. My lovely wife, Dina, is waiting for some dinner and also spend some nice time together. So it's time that I sacked all this off, stopped playing trains, and went and had a real life. In the meantime, that was quite good, actually. I think we've got quite a lot done. Quite pleased with that. Where's Maghull? Let's have a look at Maghull. Well, as you'd expect and hope a busy station to be, it's quite peaceful. Which is quite nice. There we are. Good grief, though. Look how busy. It's a pretty busy station. There's a reason why I split the platforms out, you see, is because it's busy. There is method in my madness. Yeah, it's pretty busy. What's the busiest there? Yeah, the Bury stopper. It's just it's busy. Very busy. I've got a suspicion there's going to need to be like a... Oh, anyway. It's not too congested, actually, this. It's just running all right. Paignton here. It's kind of, again, Paignton's actually got kind of trains running into it from either side. Of course it does, because it's got the line from Corby coming in, doesn't it? So, yeah, these stations all end up, because of the stupid matrix, like the grid pattern nature of the towns, it ends up, they do end up, almost all stations end up being kind of part of an X shape rather than more natural shapes. Anyway, right, I'll leave you in peace and quiet. Hopefully I'll do another one on Friday. In the meantime, I'll see you all for Rail Natter tomorrow night, live, our first one of the year. That'll be nice. Yeah, that should be good. Where are we? Let's go down here. Park above here. Save the game first. Good grief, let's do that. What was that? That was that's September 76. 76. What was that? September 09. And Maghull and Bridport expanded. Just save that now. There we go. Oh, watch some. Let's get a nice view. Let's get a nice station view here, shall we? Just sit on that for a while. Very nice. Very nice indeed. In any case, I'm going to wave now. Sorry, I'm just enjoying watching the people passing around. Can't hear any trains, though. It's a bit like a train noise there going on. Yeah, where's it? There's got to be a train coming in the other direction, right?